Also at UFC 211, of course, Demian Maia, Jorge Masvidal. Didn't go Masvidal's way, but we do believe he has a few things he'd like to get off his chest. So let's bring in Mr. Gamebred himself right now. Jorge, how are you?
What's up, man?
I'm doing okay. You're back from Las Vegas?
No, I'm in Las Vegas.
Oh, okay.
We had a change of plans. Something unexpected, unprecedented happened. So I'm still in Las Vegas, bro.
What happened?
But we're live on air, so I can't get into detail of it because there's numerous people that would be incriminating. So all I can say is I'm still in Las Vegas.
Are you okay?
I'm still alive. I'm perfectly fine, bro.
Is it a negative thing or a positive thing?
It depends how you look at it. You know, it was good and bad.
Damn.
Nobody's dead, dog. I promise you that.
Well, that is good. Was it like a fight or something?
No, nothing like that, bro. Nah, man.
Okay.
Nothing like that.
But you're good.
Hell yeah, I'm good, bro. It's just events I can't discuss on live radio happen.
Okay, fair enough. Did you enjoy the weekend in Vegas, the retreat, all that stuff?
Yeah, I mean, it was a blur to me, bro. It's always weekends are like blurs now to me, bro. I don't know too much of what happened, but it was a good time, bro.
Why was it a blur?
Combination of like no sleep and I don't even know, man. It's just a lot of info came in and I got overwhelmed. Too much brain had to be used on the weekend and my body just shuts down. I'll be like, no, we can't waste the brain power. I saved my brain power for the match.
Sure. So what you pieced out? You skipped some of the things?
No, I was at every class.
Oh.
Yeah, I was there front row, notebook, pen recorder, doing my thing.
Did you enjoy kind of rubbing elbows with your fellow fighters?
With my friends that I know, but I'm not really too like, I don't know, social butterfly and stuff. The people I know, yeah. You know, I mean, I get along with everybody, so it's cool, you know?
The fact that this was a week after your fight, were you a little reluctant to go? Would you have rather just kind of chill out at home?
No, definitely. I wanted to stay home with my kids, my family, and just hang out. I've already been gone X amount of days, you know, to come here and be gone another X amount of days. It wasn't in my plans, but, you know, that'll work, so.
Okay. A week later, how do you feel about that fight against Demian? You were very confident. You said a lot. You wanted this fight. What are your thoughts?
Oh, yeah. For starters, I want to remind people I asked for this fight because this was the toughest fight, just like Cowboy was one of the toughest fights I could make at 170. This was the toughest fight and the fight that I could prove the most in, you know. It didn't go my way 100% of it, but, you know, I can't wait to do it again. I mean, me and Maya are going to have to do it again no matter how you see the fight. The fight was a close one, you know. We both had each other in trouble at some times, and we got to do it again. You know, it's just small mistakes I made in my part, you know, that I tweaked this, I tweaked that in the fight. Instead of being a split, it could be a unanimous, you know. So I'm eager to improve on those mistakes and get back in there, you know.
Do you think you won the fight?
If we're talking about damage, obviously, yeah, man. I feel I won the fight, but, you know, control is a big part of the game. So the people that tell me, like, man, you got ripped off, you got robbed and this and that, I understand Damian's side, you know, because you can't ask that dude to all of a sudden become a striker. He hasn't been. He's always been who he is, you know, so he can't just change overnight. So a big part of the game is control, and I didn't do as well in the control department as I usually do, you know.
In the first round, how close was he to submitting you?
No, he wasn't close at all.
Okay.
I was wasting energy, obviously, because I was in a bad position, probably more energy than him, you know, but I was not close to being submitted. Did
he surprise you as far as just how relentless he is? I mean, you said he's the toughest guy and everything, but like once you actually go in there with him, Demian Maia, he's such a unique fighter, so very good at one skill set. Did anything that he did in the fight actually surprise you?
The strength level surprised me. He's strong, definitely the strongest guy I've been in the cage with, and his half guard is world class like I've never seen. I've rolled with multiple Mundial champions and ADCC champions, and his half guard is unique. Like, when you're in this half guard, you feel threatened the whole time. Like you don't ever feel threatened with many people in grappling. I'm not talking MMA. I'm talking about straight grappling. Good guys on the ground come from that same background that I roll with on the regular. His is unique, you know. Very, very tailored to like MMA, being active, aggressively sweeping. So it was a treat. You know, I actually learned a couple of things from it that I could use myself.
Wow. And then there was that great picture of you two afterwards. How did that come about, and what did you say to each other?
Oh, I was just walking somewhere. He was walking somewhere, and we just collided. And I think I wanted to tell him anyway something like, "Hey, bro, you fucking, you know, you did your thing," and he wanted to tell me something like that too. One of the guys from the UFC had told us, and then by coincidence we bumped into each other and we just started talking. And then he was telling me that he was surprised in my jiu-jitsu, which is funny because I don't do jiu-jitsu really. You know, I don't ever like put on the gis, but I mean, you know, I don't think I've put on the gi like in the last 6-7 years, you know.
Wow.
So it was weird for him to tell me that, you know.
I said afterwards that I don't feel like your stock went down. It's one of those times where you have a winner and loser, obviously, but the fact that you hung in there and you fought and, you know, you had your moments and you were able to fight off, you know, him having your back. Most people submit to that. I kind of feel like you're still where you're at, if not even a little bit higher. Like you gained a lot of street cred. Do you subscribe to that, or is a loss in your opinion?
A loss is a loss, but that loss is a weird one, you know, because it hurts me, it bothers me. You know, none of these other split losses, obviously they bother me because of the paycheck and stuff, but this one bothers me. Like, man, I'm the type of guy that if I get held down 10 seconds in practice, I go crazy, you know. Later on, I'm thinking about it, so I still have to deal with that. But this guy was able to do it for a lot longer than 10 seconds in a fight, you know. I got to fix those adjustments and stuff. So it bothers me on a personal level. I know on the business side, a lot of people have told me the same thing you told me, you know, but to me on a personal level, this is the loss that's bothered me the most and possibly quite my whole career.
Wow. Even more so than the Iaquinta fight. I mean, I know you were frustrated about some of those.
I was frustrated in those fights, but for different reasons. I was just like, fuck, you know, these judges, I don't understand, you know. This one, it was like more on a personal note, like, man, fuck, I've never gotten held down in my entire career, and now it happens, you know?
Yeah.
So it bothers me on a whole other new level.
But when you say held down, you don't feel like he was just holding you and not doing anything, right? Like sometimes you hear that after a fight, and it's kind of a disparaging comment. Like, do you feel like he was trying to finish you?
Yeah, he was trying to finish me. At some points, he was just holding. But no matter what, like to the guys that just hold people down, it still is part of fighting and my will versus somebody else's will. So if somebody takes me down and I can't get back up, it's still on me. You know, even if all he's doing is holding me down, it's still this man versus that man, will versus will. So I never see like, oh, that guy was just holding him down. That's bullshit. If somebody could just hold you down, well, then that's your loss. You know, that's your weakness. Go get it better, you know, because there is ways to get better at standing up, you know. So I never see it like that, you know.
The general consensus seems to have been that if you won that fight, you would have been next for Tyron Woodley. He even said on the show last week that he was kind of preparing for you and now has to change things. The fact that you were so close to a title fight, how does that sit with you now?
It burns like fucking STD, man.
I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know either, but I've
You've heard. Yes. I've heard as well. Does it still burn? You still harping on it, or are you over it?
Every time I wake up, the piss, it burns, bro.
Oh, all right.
And I'm not talking about the STD. I'm talking about the real life.
Sure.
Burns, you know, because I hate losing.
And then you got back on the horse right away as far as trying to pick a fight with someone else. It seems like the ideal scenario for you is Wonderboy Thompson. Is that accurate? Yeah.
You know, I think he's the next highest ranked opponent out there that I could get my hands on. Like I've said since the beginning of this Easy Money Tour, I only want the toughest fights available to me. Don't let the slogan throw you off, the Easy Money Tour. I only want the highest ranked dudes, the most dangerous guys. That's all I've ever wanted since I came in the UFC. So all the Ultimate Fighter winners and up-and-coming phenom and the 9-1 guy or 9-0 guy, it's not what I'm looking for right now, you know? I'm a proven animal. I'm only going to fight dudes that are at the highest of their game, the highest in the food chain. So, yeah, that's it, man. I'm trying to get the biggest fights I can, always. You know, if it's not the biggest fight, it's going to be the toughest fight, you know?
And so what are the chances you do get that Wonderboy Thompson fight next?
Oh, now that I'm on Ariel Helwani, it's went up dramatically. The percentages, I got to talk to my logistic team. This is going to go through the roof now. The chances are much higher. But from what I heard, he's coming off surgery, and he's got other things on his plate. So I don't know. You know, the fans will have to get out there and push for it. I don't know really where Wonderboy stands. Not that he doesn't want to fight. I think he has like a couple things to get through. You know.
Okay. Are you willing to wait for him? I mean, I saw him say maybe, you know, he's interested in fighting you, but return in the fall. Is that something that you're willing to do, or do you not want to wait that long?
I want to get in there now, you know. I want to fight. I feel like as far as damage-wise or being hurt, nothing happened to me. I was in a big wrestling match. Half the time I was in a wrestling match, you know, so I didn't get no injuries. Nothing's wrong with me, so I'm ready to go, you know. I'm in good shape, obviously, no injuries, so I would like to get in there ASAP. Maybe that July 28th card will be a nice card for me to be in Anaheim.
Yeah, July 29th to be exact. I don't want you to show up a day early.
Yes, sir. July 29th.
And so what if he is not available? Who would be the next best option?
Oh, maybe the best option. Well, I don't know, man. If there ain't no fights out there to make, I don't know what I'll do. You know, if there's no top 5, top 10 dudes that I could throw down with, I don't know what I'll do. Then I might have to fucking sit out, you know, and wait for the right fight, you know. Mm-hmm. Obviously, I don't want to do that. I like to compete. I want to fight.
I was looking at your social media over the past week or so, and you seem, I know you and Yoel Romero are boys, and you both train at ATT, and you know, you hang out in Florida, all that stuff. You seem to be frustrated with some of the fighters in the UFC. Is that fair?
Oh yeah, man. But it's not me though. I'm in that sense, I'm being the voice for the people that are frustrated with a lot of these cowards in this sport, you know?
What do you mean by cowards?
Oh, bro, I don't got to spell it for you. People just blatantly dodging other people. That's coward shit. You know what I'm saying? That's hashtag whole status. You know, it's fucking mind-blowing. Back in the day, we used to have to fight 3-4 fights in one night. Was no dodging nobody, and that's what the sport got built on. And a lot of the guys that came in after those that saw that had that similar mindset, you know, of just compete, fight the best, and keep winning, you know? Nowadays, it's like fight the guy that you can beat or this and that, you know? So it's weird, man. I mean, when you're up and coming in your career, yes, maybe you have to dodge certain guys. Hey, my wrestling isn't good yet. Let me get it on point, and then I'll come back to buddy. Or I'm not going to fight that guy right now because whatever, you know? Mm-hmm. When you're up and coming. But once you're already at the top of your game, you're in there, man, that's it. There's no dodging fighters. What's wrong with you? That's the biggest act of cowardness, you know? Taking injuries.
Are you referring to Bisping?
Bisping? Yeah. That's what I'm referring to, bro. But it's not just him. There's a bunch of dudes. It's just he's probably leaving the front, you know? He's a front runner, you know? And I don't even want to talk about him on your show because I'm not going to make that dude famous. We're not going to make that dude famous. Let him go out there, win some fights. You know what I'm saying? Let him generate his own name, which I wasn't even going to say that bitch's name, you know?
And what's the issue with Neil Magny? Because I see you tweeting about him as well.
Well, I want to scrap, you know? He's like, I forgot his ranking, but I know he's like in the top 10. So I wanted to scrap, you know? And I don't know. I think something hurt or something's wrong with him. I don't know. That's what the matchmaker said.
But you don't, I mean, if it comes down to like Wonder Boy or him, it seems like you want Wonder Boy more.
I want Wonder Boy definitely more on a business side of it, you know?
Yeah.
Well, on a personal level, I want Magny for like just dumb things that he said in the past. I would want Magny on a personal level.
Wow. What do you say?
I remember one of his opponents fell out, and I was like, "Oh, bro, you know, let's throw down." And then I didn't say anything crazy or slick. I was like, "Hey, man, you know, you want to fight? You need an opponent? I don't have a fight yet, I think, or something of that nature." And I was telling him if you wanted to throw down, and he just came out with like slick ass shit, and I was like, "Whatever, bro, you know, fucking." You animal you, and then he doesn't want to fight after that. You know what I'm saying? Then he doesn't. healthy, injury-free, so am I. Call him out. You don't want to. You don't want to. I'm like, bro. This dude's just talking to talk, man. He knows it's good for him, bro.
Did you see him at the retreat?
Yeah, I saw his ass at the retreat.
Did you talk to him?
Nah, I ain't talked to him, bro. I don't really talk to too many people, man.
What about Kobe Bryant? You talked to him?
No, bro. I miss his speech, man.
What?
I heard people was crying and shit.
Crying?
Yeah, people was crying. Yeah, man. That's what my partner told me. A couple people lost their mind and crying.
Crying for what?
Because they were like in front of their, you know, like their God or something, their idol. And I was like, damn, crying? And you're like, yeah, tears, man. Snapchat was off the chain that day, they told me.
Wait, so why did you miss it?
Fucking, I don't remember, man, but we missed that one.
Oh, that seems like the one to be at. Did you go to Snoop Dogg?
No, I didn't make it to Snoop Dogg.
What? What happened? You missed all the highlights.
You think?
Well, I don't know. Kobe,
Nah,
Snoop Dogg? No?
No offense to either one of those dudes, bro. It's just, I'm like, I don't know, bro. Shit happened, and then I didn't get there, man.
Okay.
And they got, like, rules and regulations, and I don't want to be at my, like, / workplace and trying to party or trying to have fun, you know? So I was like, man, I don't even want to be here.
Yeah, no. I can see that. It could be uncomfortable at times. Just trying again, you don't want to tell us what you were referring to at the top of the interview?
I don't even know what you're talking about, bro.
Okay. And you're leaving soon, right? That's the plan?
I'm leaving Wednesday. I'm staying actually in the UFC facility. I'm going to go, I'm going to get some tests done on me for free, nutritionists. They got all types of things for free. And that's the key word for me. When they said free, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Boom, I'm there. Yeah, I'm going to take full advantage of the situations that happen anyway. So I'm going to go take a full advantage of that.
That I mean, I feel like that's a very smart move on your part. But what if you're there, because this is open to everyone, and Magni or Wonder Boy is there? Like it could get a little interesting, right?
I mean, yeah, if those dudes were to mouth off or like get slick, you know. I mean, yeah, fuck yeah, bro. I'm not gonna go starting for problems, you know, with somebody.
Yeah.
But I never run from them either. You know,
Okay.
I don't run away from a good time.
All right. So to recap, obviously you're disappointed. You're the most disappointed you've ever been after a loss, but you're looking to get back in there relatively quickly. July 29th sounds like a good date. You'd love it to be Wonder Boy Thompson. Maybe he's not ready, but at this point, you just want to get back in there, right?
Maybe, well, I heard Maia didn't want to fight in July, or I don't know when he's fighting. I don't know what the exact reason is.
Yeah.
Maybe they want to let me fight for the strap, and whoever wins fights Maia regardless, when Maia's ever ready, because I don't know on his return date. I've just been hearing through the grapevine I might be off, that he's not fighting in July. And I heard that the champ wanted to fight in July. So I'm like, well, shit, I'm here. And I'm the highest ranked dude, and a lot of people, including Dana White and others, feel that I won that fight. So if they want to put on a championship fight with a guy that is going to make weight and come to fucking throw down, well, they could do that too, you know?
Wow. So Dana told you he thought you won the fight?
He told a good buddy of mine that he thought I won, you know?
Wow. Well, that's a vote of confidence from the boss.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Did you get any FaceTime with the owners at the retreat?
No, man. I miss those dudes, bro.
Well, it's amazing to see. I keep thinking about what you said at the media day in Dallas. Even your video, your interview, like tripled everyone else. People are starting to finally pay attention to you. It's a cool thing.
Oh, shit. I think it was the necklace I was wearing, man.
That was sweet.
It was me so much.
It was a nice outfit. Did you notice, by the way, Maia was wearing all black at the post-fight press conference?
I didn't notice, bro. I didn't even see that, man. That's funny if he was, though, bro.
I asked him about it. He said it had nothing to do with what you wore, but I just couldn't help but notice the irony, you know?
That's fucking hilarious. He got me good, bro. I'll give it to him. He got me good, bro.
Jorge, good luck to you out there. I hope everything works out with whatever you're dealing with, and good luck at the Institute and everything, and safe travels home, and appreciate you coming on and talking about the fight.
Oh, my brother, man, you sounded worried for me.
No.
It was all greatness.
Okay.
It was all greatness. I don't want you to, like...
I'm worried.
Yeah, I don't want you to kill no goat and, like, be,
okay.
Nah, everything is good,
Did
bro.
You get married?
Nah, man, no, I didn't do that. That's for sure.
Okay. All right. Well,
That's
I'm happy it's a positive thing. So whatever it is, good job. Congrats.
Yes, sir.
All right. We'll talk.
Yeah. High five for sure, but I'll tell you when I see you in person, bro.
Okay. It's a deal. It's a deal. Thank you, Jorge. Appreciate it very much.
All right, man. Have a good day.
Same to you. There he is, Jorge Masvidal. Always great to catch up with him. And certainly people are noticing and looking forward to his next fight.